How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. Today we got the video on the plank cutter. This will do up to 8-inch laminate and vinyl planking. As you guys seen the video where I put the towel or the planking down, we did all vinyl planking in the mini barn aluminium. And I used this cutter to do some of the cuts. In the video you'll see I'm going to show you a few cuts where I've done with this. And it wants to break the edges, and sometimes it doesn't want to cut a nice straight cut. I'm sure you might be able to stick a square on here to get it to cut a little better, but there's not much play in this little piece either when you adjust it. So to give you my personal opinion about this towel cutter, it's not worth the money. I wouldn't buy it because it was so easy to get a nice straight line by using a carpenter knife and cutting it and just snapping it and cutting it in the back. It's definitely a lot easier to use that. Well, I can't say it's easier, but let's put it to you this way. You get a much better cut if you use a razor blade knife and snap it. When you use the cutter, it leaves a rough edge. Little pieces want to break off and they fall on the floor and they get all over the place. And this towel cutter is not going to do anything besides cut the length. It doesn't do a square cut. It only does is cut the length off. You're either going to get one side cut or the other with this plank cutter, and it's so much easier just to use a carpenter knife blade. I used this somewhat in the build, but I ended up just using a knife. So personally, I wouldn't waste my money on this tool. I would just use a sharp razor blade knife, score it. You probably could just score it one time and snap it off. Twice, you make sure you get a little deeper cut and it snaps a little easier. But and I don't really think you save a lot of time, because I've seen times when I would cut one and it wasn't quite right, so I had to go recut it, and guess what? This thing won't cut a 1/4 inch off. You can't put a 1/4 inch over that blade and snap it off. It will not do it. It just wants to break it up and twist the plank. So it won't cut. If you just need that little bit cut off, this machine won't cut it. I was literally taking them to the garage after I cut them with this, and I'd run them through my bandsaw, or I'd use the cutoff saw to cut them, because this machine wouldn't cut it. So save your money. Don't buy this tool. I hate to do a review like this, because normally I would rather do a good review on something, I'm going to give you an honest review no matter what. I don't care. It wasn't given to me. I paid for it with my own money, and I wasted it. So I'd like to tell everybody, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment, a thumbs up, thumbs down. Until next time.